Music is a huge part of my life, and I live the blues. I was born Ray Charles Robinson, but you can call me Ray. My family moved from Georgia to Florida when I was just a baby. My family included my mother, my younger brother George, and my father. My father wasn't around very much. The other important person in my life was Mr. Pig. He taught me how to play the piano. Here we go. My brother George drowned in a washtub full of water when I was 5. A year later, my left eye went blind. Then it had to be removed due to infection. Then my right eye went blind. So my mom had to send me to the school for the deaf and to the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind, and located in St. Augustine, Florida. I learned how to read and write in Braille. I also learned how to read and write music in Braille. I learned piano and all the instruments of a band. When I was 15, my mother died, and I left school with a high school diploma. And I got a job playing piano at a radio station. I played piano for dance bands, and then I found a band called the Florida Playboys. They had me wearing a cowboy hat. Well, I saved up all my money, and I traveled by bus all the way to Seattle, Washington. And I was only 16. Well, I was playing piano and singing in clubs before I was even legally old enough to get in. Back then, there was boxing. A famous boxer. And his name was Sugar Ray Robinson. So, to avoid confusion, I dropped my last name Robinson. And from then on, I was known as Ray Charles. I developed my own style of music. It was a mixture of rhythm and blues, jazz, and gospel. Gospel like this. Give me that old time religion. Oh yeah. I joined a band called the McSun Trio. We were the first African-American television show to perform in the whole Pacific Northwest. We went all the way to Harlem, New York, and played at the Apollo Theater. I hired my own musicians and my own lady backup singers. You know what they were called? They were called the Raylettes. We made our first hit record. It was called I Got a Woman. Our second hit record, we made plenty other hit records. Here, let me play one. Yeah. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. I even got my own record company. It was named after my favorite fruit, tangerine. As a blind man, I could still play dominoes, chess, and card games with my Braille deck, of course. I could even pick out my own clothes by feeling the material. I could even test drive my own cars on my own property, being guided by someone. But I also did something very important as a black man. I refused to play a concert in Atlanta, Georgia, because the audience was segregated. They wouldn't let the black people sit up front with the white people. They fined me $750. May not seem like a lot now, but it was a whole lot back then. But they got over it, I'm sure. In 1979, Georgia on My Mind became Georgia's state song. They invited me to sing it to Georgia's House of Representatives. Let me leave you with this, folks.
The end.